Hey everybody, welcome back. We're picking up with cycle 308, on our way to 350. I have been giving this some thought, and I am not a huge... No, that's the opposite of what I want. I'm not a huge fan of how slowly, or how hot some of this petroleum is getting in here. So, I need to... I think the right answer is that, I need this... Number one, I think I need it to be more dense in here from a steam perspective. Number two, I think I need to power these so that it runs more efficiently in pushing down the cooler steam. The last time I did this, I did it that way. I'm also really not a big fan of how much heat is pouring out of these heavy watt wires, or heavy watt joint plates. Because this is getting way hotter in here than it should, especially with the lower temp stuff, lower overheat temp stuff in there. So I'd like to fix all of this. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with... so I want to power these off of the main grid. So we need a power transformer for that. A regular one should be fine for this. Build it there, connect a smart battery to it, then we'll run regular wire because that's good enough. Wait, I have gold. It needs to catch up with its, which means that that stuff is not right. Needs to catch up with its math at the beginning. I know I have more than 0 gold amalgam. I think. Oh, there we go. Oh, look, I have 3 tons of it. That initial load always takes a little bit to get going. So anyways, I want this here. I did that out of iron again, didn't I? Oh, and let's do this before we forget. Always with the destruction. I don't need it to be on all. Power transformer, gold, right here for the 3rd time. Smart battery, gold, here. Wire to connect these things made out of gold. Come across that way and up. And then wire bridge made out of gold. Then we need automation wire made out of gold. Run that. Okay, so that's the power to the doors. Then we're going to need a way to return the power from the steam engine into back into the main grid. So we need another power transformer. This one doesn't need a smart battery. That's space for floor. We'll go right there with it. Then we're gonna do conductive wire because this is outputting 2000. We'll come down this way. Over bridge. Bridge. And into the in part of that. And then from the out part of that, we'll do the heavy watt wire back to the main grid. Which we'll also do out of gold. I need the conductive wire bridges. We got one there. One there. There. So that should be our power back in. We got tile. We'll do granite. Let's go right underneath here, right underneath here. We will dig this out, and we'll make all of this priority 6. That should... So that should take care of the outside. Then we're going to let some of this steam out. Steam is going to be a mess to clean up, but the truth is that that's less of a mess than some of the other things. Could go in through this door, but I think I just want to delete it down at the bottom here because we're going to delete all of this heavy watt wire. And we'll delete this out. And this. Like I said, this is going to make a mess. I want to make sure that the steam doesn't leave this area either. So maybe we also build a... Let's bust this down. We'll do this first. We'll make a little lip here. This can be a lower priority. I don't want them to crack that open quite yet. We'll make a little lip here. They'll be able to walk over it. But that way, as the water kind of pools in here, we'll have a way to deal with that. How are we doing on plastic? We still have 17 tons of plastic. Let's actually turn plastic production off for a minute. Because that'll stop them from running the oil. How are we doing temp-wise in here? Oh, we are actually feeding that in there. Interesting. Who's scalding? Why are you scalding? Oh, shit. Good grief. This temperature in through here is just bad. I need to make sure that they're not doing a lot of work right there. What if we do this? And we'll build a ladder up in through here. And we'll build enough of a wall so that they stop going through there. This is kind of temporary, but I don't want them to really mess around in this area. I know you're scalding. Good grief. Get out of there, doofuses. There. So at least they're going around that now. And this can go back up to 6. We'll fix that at some point, but right now it's... I just don't want people... What are you doing? You are like... Okay, first of all, we don't need this right now. Second of all, you maybe don't die. What the hell are you doing? Let's actually... Oh, I can't do that because of the heavy watt plate. Or heavy watt wire. Oh, look at this. We're getting... Oh, no, 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 no. Don't put more water in there right now. Should have shut that off. Ah, jobs mastered. Way to go, Bert. You're an architect. Fantastic. Let's put you up here. Sure, why not disinfect all that crap? So this will set to 2070. Yep, this doesn't have any power, that's fine. That's expected at the moment. Finish that up. Okay. So, we have our little tile to stop this from being too much of an issue. Yeah, steam is not warm enough anymore to do this. So, let's do... I guess let's do this now. This is going to make a big mess, but we'll deal with it. 6, 6, 6, and 6, and 6, and 6, and 6, and 6. Okay, great. How are we doing on coal? Coal is our primary power source right now. So yeah, this is going to make a mess in here, but that's okay. We'll just mop it up as it happens. I'm just going to fix this whole thing. We'll deconstruct that. Deconstruct all of that. Because we'll just build that nice ceramic wall all the way across. There's a good chance that we'll deconstruct the steam engine now, too, now that I think about it. We do need to do ladder over here. Some scaffolding to make this whole process possible. Actually, let's get rid of it there and instead do ladder. We'll go here. I think that'll be alright. Let's do this. Do this at a higher priority so that we can minimize the amount of stuff that's coming out of there. Oh boy. Mop 8. Mop 8. I have to really keep an eye on that. You look less than happy there, Devin. Okay, we also need to make sure that we're not auto-repairing these things. Wait until we're done. Oh, it's kind of nice that I have that little pool down there. Should help minimize this somewhat, but still staying cool in there. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, who's scalding? Why are you scalding? Don't go down there. Seriously, what are you doing that you're scalding over there? Let's do all this at 7. And mop 8. Trying to avoid this. There is a lot of steam in there, but what can you do? Oh, shit. I should probably do this too. Ah! I should have built the lip in here. What happens when this goes all the way down? That's fine. That's totally fine. Goody, we have another plumber. That's good considering all the water problems we have right now. All right, Marie, where do you want to work? What are you? You're not a high one yet. So, do mechatronics engineer. Why not? It's all condensing in here because of that wheezewort. I guess that's all right. That's really not that big of a deal. Is it dropping in temperature? It's hard to tell. What is... Are you kidding me? The conductive wire bridge? Awaiting repair? Does that have an overheat temperature? Power? Conductive wire bridge? Wow, is that seriously a problem? I didn't realize that that would happen. Who the fuck is scalding now? Why are you scalding? What's the temperature in here? 50 degrees? Oi! That water. I wonder if I can help out with some of that. So that stop spilling out so much. Hopefully that'll help. New printables. Let's take a larva egg. Oops. And then we need to set this to critter egg. Oh, no, larva egg. Larva egg. Which means we want to drop this down here. Critter egg. Larva egg. I did notice, however, in doing that, there's room for more hatches. What do I have in here? Sedimentary rock. Sandstone. Only that one was... Okay, whatever. Let's just do this. So much steam in there. Mop it. Hopefully that will help it not get out of there too much. Seems to have made zero difference. Oh, I wonder if that busted up because of the... I'm betting that broke because of the power being excess. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this. I would also like to... If I bust that open, that's gonna... Let's not do that yet. What is... Oh, yeah, it's overload damage. It's because it's on there. I think we need to just delete the steam turbine. Because otherwise that's going to keep overloading. Why is that? Oh, because it's all still connected to like the main grid. That's not how it's supposed to be. Please delete the steam turbine for a moment. Of course. So then need to So we ought to... Oh, no, wait. Can't do that. The thoughts are real. I have thoughts. That can be deconstructed. I think what we're gonna do is this. It might be too hot in there for this to work, but we'll give it a shot anyway. Of course you're scalding, because it's fucking hot in there. Oh, good grief. This is such a mess. This is like, Mop Bucket parts 4 and 5 by now. Idle. Why are you guys idle? Is there seriously nothing you can work on? We can do this over here. No. Should be able to reach it from there. This will go up here so that we can finish up that power shifting. What is that? Naphtha. Oh, because there was plastic there. Oi! There would have been plastic as part of the steam turbine. Good grief. Yep, so that all that stuff isn't running power right now. That's fine. I did have some idols. Maybe I can give them more work somewhere. Boy, the carbon dioxide not flowing down well enough. Let's build some more airflow tile. Let's make sure that it's making it through there well enough. This really doesn't need to be insulated. I can do a little bit of this. And then something else. I don't know. What do I want people to work on? Okay, we can... One other idea that I had that I wanted to do... Oh, that's not enough power. Shit. I want to start pulling CO2 out of here. Not a ton of hydrogen in there. There's enough. We could continue this process, I guess. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ooh, that's pooling in there in a weird way. We can do mop 6 on this. Guess we can delete that too. Let's put that. Ooh, that's hideous up in there. Let's build one of these. A couple of those. And then we will go back to our machinery problem. This is obnoxious. Do I have a wort seed that I can put in there? Yes. I don't know if this will even work because the wort seeds, or the Wheezeworts, they have a maximum of 95. That's not going to work anyways. Okay, you can get rid of that. That was I should have looked at that first. Naphtha, freezing point. -50. Don't think I have to worry about that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have many thoughts at the moment. So thought number 1. After we delete this stuff, I think I throw the steam turbine back in there, close this off, let this pull this stuff down into basically a vacuum. Then that should cool down up here, in which case I should be able to remove that. So let's... Please make that happen now. Can you get to that? Please tell me you can get to that. Yay! Okay. Yep. We're scalding again. We're scalding because we need to mop the things. temperature in there is getting to be frustrating too. What is the temperature around here? Maybe we'll put that Wheezewort out here. That's pretty hot too. So, okay, let's do the Wheezewort out here then. Actually, let's plant another Wheezewort in there. Then we can take the flower pot and make another one out here. We'll do all this at 9. I don't know why all that's 8. It should help all of this cool off. Hopefully it condenses the steam faster so that it stops coming out this way. Okay, so we have idols again. So let's come up with stuff to do. We have 3 tons of gold, so I think what we want to do is convert this sucker over to a large power transformer. We're going to need conductive wire. We'll go, I believe, yeah, we're going to need to move this over. Oh man, that's not even on a fucking battery. Oh. Of course not. You can delete that. Now we'll take this over to here. Okay, power. And we need a large power transformer to be here. What does this look like? Great. You can get rid of that then. And then this. So what we're doing this for is I want to set up a gas pump down here that's going to move some stuff. And I think I want to move this to be... That would be cold anyway, so let's get rid of that. I want to make a line of CO2 down to the bottom here, so that I can make sure I'm getting the most out of the destruction of that. We'll do a filter here on CO2. Push it down, have it join up with this. How am I going to do that? I'll probably have to go in underneath here. Have it join up with that, and then we'll run that all the way down. So that'll give some people some shit to do in the meantime. If they run out of stuff. I do just have that at 5s, right? Yeah. So, okay, so nobody should be idle now, at least. Okay, so that's all done. So let's get rid of this. Do this at a high priority. Wow, polluted oxygen, really? Huh. Has this kind of regulated temperature? It seems like it. At like 135, which isn't great. But okay, so you remove that. So then let's get our steam turbine put in there. This should line up perfect with where it was. What is the overheat? Oh, right, this is like the insane overheat. And let's do that at priority 9. I don't know what the hell to even do with this naphtha. Oh, that second Wheezewort in there seemed to really help. It's not, still not great, but... Oh, poor Lyra. Look at you. Still has morale 20 out of 80. I love it. Oh, man. Poor Lyra. That's ridiculous. How are we doing? This is thinning out over time. This will continue to be annoying for quite some time, I assume. Okay. I think we just leave that shit in there for now. We redid the power. With the power charging back in there. I don't care about this ladder or stuff being in there. Let's close it up. Because that's the only way that this steam is going to stop being a problem. I think we also deconstruct this. And I think we deconstruct this. So we need to can deconstruct the thermosensor. So this should can get rid of all that. Okay, did you seriously build all of this? Holy crap. You guys are efficient. Okay, let's open these up. Not open, auto these up. And do this the rest of the way. Then we can also build a gas pump. And we want a gas element sensor. And then we also want a NOT gate. And then some automation wire to connect these things. So we're going to say if this is not oxygen pump, then we need some conductive wire. And then, yeah, then after that we need ventilation. Just going to run regular ass. Oh, no, sorry, we also need a filter. A gas filter. I'll just put it. I want to see. Ventilation. Gas filter. Nope, gas, not gas pump, gas filter. I guess we'll just run it like that. Like this. This is not ideal. We'll do it that way. If we remove gas element sensor and instead move it over here and accomplish the same thing, and we have the ability to do our filter in a better place, so we can go like this, and then we're going to do gas pipe. I guess we'll do insulated. No, regular pipe. So this is going to go in here, and then we'll filter out CO2, and that'll go, I don't know, down this way, and then this will come up and bridge into here. Any other power it needs? Yes. We also need to do this. Okay, that should give you guys something to work on for a little while. Oh, boy. I might as well get rid of that. We can build this. And then this needs to... Please tell me this is not running right now. Okay. So there we can turn this on when we want to push more water out. And I'd like this stuff to drain, so can we do something like this where this will make this drain? I think so. That should work. And we'll prioritize it over that line. Petroleum's getting a lot colder. The steam is cooling down. This is coming together. We have almost fixed all of our stupid water problems. Conveyor loader, what is this built out of? That's gold. Let's go ahead and break that down. What are you built out of? Because I think I actually have steel now, right? Oh, no, I don't. Cancel that. Cancel deconstruction. What is the pressure down here? 11 kilograms. This seems to be moving that way faster. This is going to turn this into a vacuum. At that point in time, it should get cooler up there, in which case we can get rid of that. Let's sweep that up. Jobs. Electrical engineer. Woohoo. Which means it's time for a new career for Ashcan. What are you? You are still just a plus 12. Boy, let's get you to be a miner. Yeah, this is starting to work. I think we'll call it suffocating. Is somebody stuck? Why are you... What a weird place to stop. Idle. Man. Is all this built? Holy shit. You guys are whomping ass. Let's change this to be oxygen. So now... Turn that pump on. We'll change you to be carbon dioxide. And then we gotta figure out how to pipe this the rest of the way. Oh, actually, this would be like a really nice way to have that stuff drain. That's actually gonna work out pretty well. Let's do this. We'll go across this way. We'll build ladder down the rest of this way. This is slightly unfortunate there, but we can do... We'll do an airflow tile there. So I want the water to not go over. Then we'll do... Where's a pump? We'll do our pipe down this way. Let's get rid of that. And then, where was that pipe? Actually, and we want this to bridge into that. So we want to prioritize the plastic. And then what do we have for... We're going to use granite. Yeah, we use granite. And then this is going to come along this way. And down. A little bridge. And then continue our run to here, where we will pump it off. Actually, I changed my mind. Man, my phone is blowing up. I'm sorry that that is coming through on the recording. Let's, we'll bridge over this way, because then we can come straight down and into a high pressure. I guess we'll make it out of copper. Is there an overheat on that? Let me double check that there's no overheat with that. Overpressure, 28 kilograms. Overheat. Nope, nope. We're good. Okay, so that'll give all you sons of bitches something to do for a little while. Great. Let's continue on with the mopping. All right. This is working better already, I can tell. I can tell. Once this cools down, this should turn into a vacuum. Once that's a vacuum, this should be able to, this should cool down. We'll replace that with ceramic. We'll be back on track. How much steam do we have in here? I think we're going to want to put at least a little bit in, but I don't want to go crazy on this. Because I know I'll, like, stop paying attention. But that should help this empty out. And then I feel like we ought to be able to accomplish a similar thing with this pipe, rather than, like, emptying it and having it mess up. Let's watch this a minute. This should clear this out. Oh, actually, right, I forgot. All that polluted... Wait a minute. Why isn't that pumping up this way? Oh, because you don't have power right now. Wait, why don't you have power? Oh, because you're off of that. Ah. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably build the heavy watt wire that's going to go over there. Ha! Oh, boy. Okay. We can do that. Huh. Actually, let's just start doing that now. I think we're just going to go straight up. We'll replace that there. This shouldn't get nearly as hot as this now that we have this ceramic wall in between. Like this, these two temperatures should be drastically different. Oh, thank you for supplying that, you great sweeping arm. We should probably take a quick look. What is this? Clay. Yeah, well, go ahead and make this 1400. And then we'll copy that across to these. This is still the coal, right? Yep. Do you... Oh, you don't even need power. Do you have power here, though? Yes, you do, because that's off of a different grid. How are we doing on ceramic and refined carbon? Let's make some more refined carbon. We're going to need it. Let's actually make some more ceramic, too, because I'm sure I'll need more of that as well, so might as well give you guys something to do. Nothing's backed up there. I'm just going to run through quick to the end of 312, and then we're going to call this video done. It was suffocating. Well, I'm trying to solve the suffocating problems. Wow, man. Are you kidding me? Man, you guys build some shit quick. That's all just priority 5. That's funny, man. You guys are killing it. So that should start clearing some of this junk out of here. Helping with shifting some of that over. That should enable this. And then we're going to dig into this where we can get chlorine out. But for now, we're going to stop. With that, I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.